Yeah.
Hands in, hands on. If you ain't thinking freedom, then your mind's blown.
What's up, good people? Welcome back to the channel. I got a special hunting edition. This time with my brother-in-law, hunting expert. Went hunting on private property with him for the first time, and you probably saw in some of the photos or images that are going to pop up the first hunt of the season that he caught, and then now the actual product, the deer meat that I'm gonna try here today. So welcome to the channel. I appreciate you taking me hunting for the first time in 2023, and I guess we can just kind of start with the first deer that you got this season that I missed out on, and we'll go from there.
Okay, yeah, we went out that morning and just so happened that I got my gun and brother-in-law he came on in the woods and he thought that I had picked up his gun, and I told him that I didn't get it, and he returned to the house that morning, and it was like 10 minutes after he walked out the woods, I got my first deer of the season. Which was a doe. This season was a pretty good season for me, and I hadn't been hunting in a while. I had laid down my rifle for a while and started back. This year was a good year for me because I ended up with a total of 4 deers this season.
I was only here for one of them, and a couple things about that story is when I came back to the house about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes in, I had walked out to where we had the feed out. He was in his nice little stashed away space, in his camo, and then I walked out to look to see if there had been any activity. And I guess 10 minutes after I walked to the feed and then walked back to the house to get my rifle, I heard 2 shots. Wasn't one or 2 shots?
2 shots.
2 shots. And he had got his first doe, or his first deer of the season. And that's what I'm about to try here right now. I couldn't remember, but it might have been about 100 pounds or so.
Well, possibly a little over 100 pounds, just deer weight.
And what all did you get? When we took it in, what did you order? We got sausage.
Yeah, I took it in.
About to try now.
I normally tenderize the tenderloins and deer steaks off the hindquarters, and the rest I had grind up in the link sausage, which is a fine link sausage, deer sausage, processed by Sullivan Meat Service here in Winston County.
Did you get any steaks?
Oh, I got some deer steaks.
Okay.
And had the tenderloin tenderized in it.
And then when they season it, do you know what they use? Do you request anything specific?
I request a mild sausage, which I like the most, because you can get spicy, you can get jalapeno and pineapple. They got all different variety of sausage that you can get. But my specialty is the mild sausage here that we're eating. It's pretty good.
It's real good. Tastes real good. It's mild, not too spicy. Has a great flavor. And then the pan here, there's a lot of juice, so it's not a dry meat. This is the first time I've eaten something that I've tried to actively hunt, even though I didn't take the shot. Now, what were you shooting?
I was shooting a 30-30 rifle that my dad gave to me before he passed. And I've been hunting with that for several years. And it's a nice gun, Winchester 30-30.
Did you get all 4 of them with that gun?
No, I went on and I had a friend that was selling a 270, and I killed the first 2 deers with the 30-30, and my friend that loaned me his 270, I killed 2 of them with that gun. It was a 7400. Remington 7400, Remington 270, which was a good gun. The scope was accurate on it. One shot on them guns, that's all it took was one shot. And I ended up didn't buying that gun this season, but I went on and bought me a 30-06, which was a better gun.
Okay. I didn't know that. So the one that you borrowed, you bought that one?
I didn't buy that one.
Oh, you didn't buy that.
I didn't buy that.
Okay. But you went on to buy the 30-06.
I bought the 30-06, but I did kill the two guns that the guy was trying to sell me with that gun. I actually really wanted that gun, but he had the price just a couple of $100 too high than what I wanted to pay for it.
Okay. Right on. And then what feed did we use? So I remember we had corn.
This year I used a little corn that I use every year, and I used a protein block that I put out. And this time they had a new brand of strawberry rice they come out with, and it was real good. It brought them in, did the bucks and the does. And I got a few shots off at a good buck, but I missed him some kind of way. Didn't have no scope on that 30-30. I normally shoot open sight on that 30-30. But like I said, I got a new gun that I didn't get to shoot this year with the 30-06, but the 270 that I borrowed had a nice scope on it. And I killed two of them deers with that 270.
I think you was too excited when that buck came by.
Yeah, I was lost focus. I was there, I was looking down, and when I looked up, the buck was standing there looking, and I just threw up and shot instead of taking my time. Should have took my time and shot.
I can understand, because I was out there. I think I spent total, which is probably nothing for real hunters. I probably spent at least 12 hours waiting for an opportunity to take a shot, and nothing ever came out the whole time I was down there. Now I would go down and I would check the feed, and I could see that there had been activity. This was before you got the camera, but they never were there around the time I was there. I started early morning. I think one morning I was out there starting at probably like 5:45, 6 o'clock, and then I started taking a break and then going back in the evening. But I never got a chance to see anything. But the whole experience was new for me. And this deer meat is delicious. If you've never tried it, I think starting with the sausage is really good because it's seasoned and it's something familiar, like the spices that they put in the sausage. And then, of course, the deer loin or the steaks, we'll see how they get prepared. I think you usually do some type of smothered.
Yeah, I normally with the deer tenderloin, I always fry it and smother it down in gravy and eat it with a little rice, which is fantastic.
Right on. Now, you've had this sausage. You're just not eating. You're eating light today, right?
Right. I'm not eating sausage tonight. I'm eating salad tonight. But that deer sausage, I did eat some today on my lunch break.
Oh, okay.
Which was real fine.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you taking me out on my first time and letting me come back and do this video from beginning to end, seeing the first deer of the season getting processed and actually tasting the results. It's really good, and if you've never been hunting, I would say give it a try. If it's something that's for you, of course, for me, keep safety first. Every time we went out, we were sitting alongside one another, so there was never an opportunity to have any crossfire or any relative accidents of that nature. Definitely dress warm and maybe take a book or something like that, because you can be out there for a little while. Any tips you would give?
The most important part is about deer hunting is you need to be real quiet. And also hold up just a second, let me get something.
Mm-hmm.
I use, when I went out, some days that I went out, I use this scent away that keeps the scent down off your clothes and your body. A deer is real sensitive smelling. If he smell you, he won't come in there. But if you spray yourself down good with some scent away, and they got various varieties of stuff you can wash your clothes in and use that, it works awesome.
That could be one of the issues when I was out there just using the regular soap, and then I didn't put on any cologne because I was familiar with, not, adding some type of scent that would give me away, but I didn't do anything like spray myself down with scent away, and I didn't really know which direction the wind was blowing whenever we was out there. And at that time we didn't have a stand, so I was sitting basically on the ground, which could have an impact on how easy it is to sense when somebody's out by the deer. But I appreciate the tips and giving the suggestions. Anything else?
That's all I have right now.
All right, I appreciate it. Hope you guys learned a little bit. I had a great time, and I'm about to enjoy some more of this delicious deer sausage. All right, peace and love.